We're back at the bathroom renovation. If you could, hit that subscribe button. I'll stop begging then, as I've said. That's both the units in position now. I've got this one bolted to the wall, this toilet one just next to it, clamped up with the clamps. I say this point on literally every bathroom I think I've ever done and put on YouTube. If you don't put anything behind it, it's going to move around like that, look. And that is going to be where the edge of your toilet L bracket sits. Right, so we're on the final push. It is, for me, Friday morning. Just getting it marked up, measure twice, cut once. Correct. Brick tops on it. Right, fitting that screen, I've just nearly lost the end of it. Nick is again camera shy. Peg's doing all the hard work. I'm just conscious now, we're getting to a point where I don't want to show you too much of the bathroom before the big final reveal at the end. Right, welcome back to the channel. We're back at the bathroom renovation. I think on the last video, what was we doing? I think Nath and Matty were just grouting the floor up. I got the towel rail on. So now we're on the final we're on the home run. I got the units there, picked them up from Plum Base last night. So last little push and we'll get this job done. So while you're here, before you go anywhere, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're very, very, very nearly at 10,000 subscribers. So if you could, hit that subscribe button. I'll stop begging then, as I've said. And we'll hit 10,000 by the 1st of Jan. It's looking good, so hopefully we can. Help me get to there. Right, so the units that are going in are the QX range, these urban units, platinum grey. I've fitted them before. I've fitted quite a few of the QX range suites, and they're bang on. So let's take you up and show you exactly where we're at. So the lads yesterday finished grouting the floor up, as we said, the towel rail went on. So what we're going to do today is alter the pipe work behind to where the basin's going to go, toilet's going to go, and then we can get the units into position. And then the worktop has got the inbuilt, it's a form sink already built into the worktop, so we're going to have to trim that down. But we'll get the units and that in today, and we're making some progress. So what we're going to do to start off, I'm going to cut this waste, 45 it back to the wall, and then it's going to come up and into the back of the basin unit. Same with the hot and colds. I'll take them up, bring them out, take a cold across, stab that out, ready for where the toilet's going to go in the cistern. We've got the hot and colds into position, and then the cold taken over for where the toilet's going to go. And then the unit now will slide straight into position there, and then we'll get the toilet one fitted here, bolt them together, bolt them back to the wall, and that nets them into position, and we can start connecting the toilet up. Right, so we've got the toilet unit up now. So obviously we've got the saw stack, waste, pipe work going through this one to go into the basin. So what we've got to do, we've got to cut out a section of the side there, which is going to be against the wall or near on against the wall, to allow for the saw pipe to come through. Then we'll have to obviously mark up for the base and waste and pipe to go through there. So we'll trim all this out, offer it into position, mark it up, and get this one in. So that's both the units in position now. I've got this one bolted to the wall, this toilet one just next to it, clamped up with the clamps. What I'll do now is get it all level, get it all perfect, screw it back to the wall so it's absolutely solid, and then we can pop the front out. It's always best to leave these fronts in because it keeps that cupboard rigid. So once it's all screwed in position, we can whip that out, get the cistern on, and start piping up for the toilet pan and that to go in. So we've got the cistern out, ready to go on. I'm a big fan of these Torrent systems. I think they're a Roper Road cistern as well. I'm a big fan of these though, because mainly of this bracket. So what you do, you slide this bracket in here, like so, but because there's them little prongs on the top, that is basically the top of where it has to go on here, you know, on the back of the unit. So you get those prongs level with the top there, and then obviously I'll level it through in a minute, and then screw it into that, and that is exactly the height it needs to be and everything like that. And they're just dead sturdy. So I'm a big fan of them. So I say this point on literally every bathroom I think I've ever done and put on YouTube. When fitting a cistern, you have the brackets at the top, If you don't put anything behind it, it's going to move around like that, look. And then if the flush pipe's in the back of the toilet, when this fills up, the weight in the bottom can pull that flush pipe out the back of the pan. So all you've got to do is run a batten along the back there to the same depth as that, and then it will stop the cistern moving around. It is literally that simple. So many cisterns I go to where they've pulled out the back of the pan because of that reason. So, as I say, pop the cistern on, and then just round the back of it at the back there, just batten it off, bit of timber. It's as easy as that. So there we go, a little bit of a batten, nothing now, doesn't move at all. Once the weight of the water's in there, that's not going anywhere. Easy as that. When it comes to fitting pans with like this is the way I always do it, is get it so we level on the line here and there, so we know that's where the pan position is. Just mark the edge there, and then just get in line with it. Put a little line out, same this side, a little line out, so then when you take the pan out, you've got them two marks on the floor there and there. So all you've got to do then now is get your tape measure, measure that lip. So what's that? About 15 mil. So we mark 15 mil back from there, which is roughly around there, and that is going to be where the edge of your toilet L bracket sits. Then bolt that down. Same the other side. When you're screwing through the side, it'll be perfect. Right, that's the pan pushed into position. I haven't bolted it into the side yet. Cistern's just filling up, just to test it and make sure everything is okay. It is. Perfect. So checked all down there, check there, and then what I did with the back panel, obviously you mark around the pan profile so you know everything you cut internally can come out, and then literally just, and then we'll just slide, into position like so, and then clip it down, push the pan back a couple of mil like so, bolt it through the side, and then with a bead of silicone around the back, it's going to finish it a treat. What we're going to do, I've ordered a black push button for here, which should be coming out tomorrow. So we'll get that on. We won't cut the hole yet, even though I know it is the same as the one that's going in. I'd rather get it here before we cut it. We'll just get this bolted into the side now. That's the base units in there. Base units are in position, toilets in position and working. There we go. So what we've got tomorrow is to sort this worktop out. As I said, it's an inset sink with the worktop, so we've got to cut it down and we've got to get something to go down the back of there. So when the sink top is on the top of there, you can't see any of that there. Just sealed in the shower, ready for the screen to go on tomorrow as well, and then we can have a good wipe down and sort of get it near on ready. Then Nick, the electrician, is hopefully going to try and get here early next week just to finish the lighting off. So, touch wood, we're about there or thereabouts with it. But yeah, grand customer is over the moon. He's coming together now. It's looking good. Right, so we're on the final push. It is for me Friday morning. Mark's just turned up my chippy. We've got these in yesterday, as you'll have seen. So today we are this basin unit, and as I said, it's formed into the actual worktop. So what we've got to do is basically measure the distance from there. The worktop's going to come all the way across and flush against this wall, and then obviously they'll have a little gap there to put whatever they want in. So we're going to have probably about so much off the edge. We'll measure it obviously. So much off the edge, get the tap in, and also the front of here has got to be trimmed for the actual recess of the bowl. So the template, where's the template? Template somewhere. So we'll get this done. once that's all done, we've then just got to put a board down the back of there, match up the colour of that. Board down the back of there to cover that up, full height. Then we can clear this out, and then we've got the black shower screen and whatnot to go in here. And then just seal up everywhere, clean everywhere down. I've got a I've got a black push button coming out as well. That'll sit in nice there. And then it's just a case of nick the electrician to get the lights in. So yeah, we're getting there. The end is nigh. So we've trimmed the front profile out of this unit for the way that the basin sits into the front. So we've trimmed that out. We've measured from the back there to that edge and from the front to that edge, and it is literally 13.25 at the back and 13.40 at the front. So the wall is ever so slightly out. So what you're going to do is go on the back, because that's your longest straight edge, and then trim it to suit either side. And also we're going to be silicone round it, so if there is a tiny gap, it'll hold that in it as well. So just getting it marked up, measure twice, cut once.
Correct.
Brick tops on it. So this is like the worktop. It's like a resin. What do you reckon it is, Mark?
I think it's a composite
resin.
It's composite material.
But I checked. We've done one of these before on a different bathroom, and I spoke to the manufacturers, and they said if you get a fine tooth saw, then it will cut through it fine. So Mark's tested it a little bit here. We know it works anyway, but tested it there. So what we've done, we've marked it up, and we'll get this edge cut off it now. Get the hoover on it, so we're not going to lose too much dust everywhere. So after a little bit of faffing around, we finally got the worktop in. It was just a case of making tiny little cuts on that edge just to get it in. So yeah, taps on, connected underneath. We've just got to wait for the waste, because customer ordered this nickel sort of brush face tap, and 9 times out of 10 a tap comes with the waste, whereas sod's law, this one hasn't. So we could put a chrome one in, but it's just not going to work too well with that. So they're ordering the nickel faced one to go in there. But I'm just conscious now, we're getting to a point where I don't want to show you too much of the bathroom before the big final reveal at the end. So we'll get started on the screen now, and then we'll get it all wiped down and everything like that, and get it all cleaned up so I can do a little bit of a reveal. And also, before I go any further, we are literally 500 subscribers away from hitting the big 10k that I want to get for the channel's first birthday on the 1st of January. So if you haven't, I know I keep asking, but it's literally 500 away. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, drop me a comment, hit the like button, hit the notification bell as well, and then you'll never miss a video. But crucially, let's try and get it to 10,000. It would be mega, and it'd make me feel pretty chuffed with myself as well. So yeah, if we haven't hit it, because I want to hit that 10,000 by the 1st of Jan, when it's the channel's first birthday. Right, we've got a few little bits left to do in this bathroom. For one, we've got the chrome push button here, which I'm swapping out for a black one. So I have marked the plinth bit up. I'll show you now how I've done that and how I've worked it out. Then the electrician will be here to finish off, and then I can give you a final look over. So, as I say, I'm swapping out the chrome push button for the black one, so it's going to match the taps and the whole style of how the bathroom is. But what is crucial with these is always lift the toilet seat up, and that's basically the size of what it's going to be, and always put it to the side. A lot of people put them behind, but put it to the side. So what I do, I offer that into place there, mark it vertically so we know exactly where it's going to go, but then I find the middle of that point, put a horizontal line on, then we know where we're going to drill through. There's the mark that we're going to drill. Now what I've got, I think it's a, what size is it? I think it's, oh yeah, 64mm. So if you look at that, I always offer that in, and you can see that the outer edge of that drill bit will be bigger, so that will just slide straight in. So we've got a battery's flat. So we've got a pilot bit. We'll send a pilot bit through there, and then we can drill it and get that button put in. So we've got the pilot bit drilled through. We'll just drill through this bit now. attach the boss. Right, so we've got a hole put through there, so just basically get the button, pop it through, it's easy as that. And then on the back, tightens into place. Make sure you've got it sitting perfectly upright, like so. And then it's just a case of connecting up. You see a little blue marker on the bottom of there, obviously for the blue hose, like so. You can trim these down if you want to, but there's not a problem if you don't want to. That's connected there, and then that pops on like so. Job done. So we're on the shower screens. These shower screens, I say, are black around the outside. We've laid it all out. Unfortunately, where we are is quite tight for space, so I've laid all the beads out there. We've got the glass there, we've got the door there, but what we've got in here is, I'm just going through the instructions with it. As always, whenever you do a shower screen, always just sit for the first half an hour and go through the instructions all the way through, just to make sure you know what you're doing with it. So it's basically telling me to fit the profile onto here, which I'm going to do, and then because it's got a door that slides into itself, the profile is going to sit back. I think it's 60mm to here, and then we've got to trim this bar. This sort of, it will go on there. But obviously we'll trim that back to suit wherever it's got to go, because you are limited by where the glass screen's going to go. So we'll get this profile up on the wall, get this screen in, and then I think, from what I can tell, we're going to work from there. It does say if the screen's going on top of a tray, to drill into the tray. Now, I've always been a little bit wary about drilling into shower trays. But, right, let's get this profile up. So what I've done, I've got the laser level out, put it to this mark here, because this is what's going to be 60mm from the tray. And then obviously up the wall there, and as you can see, we've marked out where they've got to go, and at the top. So we can get that profile on, get this screen in, that will sit onto the bottom of the screen, drill that through, and then we can seal that front edge. Well, we'll obviously seal it all up at the end, but that front edge will be sealed. And then this bar will sit across the front there. Right, as always, I always put a little bit of silicone across that back edge where the back of the profile is going to go, and I always put a bead of silicone down the back of the profile. I know some people don't, I do. I just like to know it's there for my own sort of peace of mind. So we'll pop that on and get the profile up. Right, fitting that screen, I've just nearly lost the head with it. It's one of them ones where you put everything in, sort of in position, then you have to mark up, then you have to take it out, then you have to put it back in, mark it again, cut a bit off, this, that and the other. It's got like a bar across the top that needed loads of bits doing on it. Some shower screens are just so fiddly. So apologise for not showing you the install on that too much, but I just wanted to get it in and it was doing my head in. But we all know with shower screens, take your time, read the instructions, check, and you know, just make a good job of sealing it up. Right, I'm gonna have white down now, get white down everywhere. Hopefully Nick the electrician will be here soon, we'll get the lights in, and we're still waiting on the waste for the basin, apparently, because the customers ordered it because they wanted a specific one. Apparently DPD are running late or something like that, so that's out of my control. Right, we wait for them bits. So it's the final last little push of this bathroom now. I've just collected, or it's just arrived, the sort of like brushed nickel is it? I suppose it is, just to match the tap. So that's going to sit in there and just work really well with that. So what I'll do is, I think I've said before, I never use the washers on these, never have done, so I'll put a bead of silicone around there, get it mounted inside the basin, get it sealed up, get the trap on, and then that'll be the basin done. And we're just waiting for Nick the electrician to arrive to pop the lights in, extract a fan, give it a good wipe down, and I can show you exactly how it's looking. Right, so electricians have just turned up. Nick is again camera shy. Peg's doing all the hard work.
Peggy ain't camera shy.
Peggy loves a bit of. You got spotted last time, Nick, didn't you? Who's your mate who's seen you?
Sean.
Sean.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean. He's here again, look. Got him. So we've got the holes drilled out for the lights. We're having the 4 spots in the ceiling, and then Nick's going to put another one just inside the shower area, further down that side for the, so you're going to get the throw of it. So it's all finished, all cleaned down, all wiped down. Electricians put the lights in, so I shall take you in now and show you exactly how we've finished it off. I will put a picture to how it was before with the sunken bath, so you can sort of see how it was. In fact, I'll chuck that up there now. So as you can see, you had the sunken bath, dead 80s sort of style, don't know, maybe. So basically the customer wanted that out and a shower area putting into where that sunken bath was. And as you can see from the back, the wall was built out quite a bit where the basin and toilet was. So we've got rid of that, turned it all round. So I'll take you in now and show you how it looks. There we go, I'm dead pleased with this. I think it looks brilliant. So we've got the anthracite towel rail, got the QX line of basin units, toilet unit, and we swapped the chrome push button for the black one. And I said this basin worktop is like a it's not sure what it is, like a Corian sort of thing, but the basin's obviously formed into it. With the nickel brush tap, nickel brush waste. So we got that there, and then the favourite bit is this sunken shower now. As I say, there was a bath there, so we took that out, altered the floors around, and now they've got a step down. So you've got a nice little step there, down into the shower. So you've got your body wand, you've got your top. Cracking. I'm really pleased with how this has turned out. Grant and Becky, the customers, they've just been up, showed them around it, they love it. So yeah, I'm dead pleased how that's turned out. So yeah, really pleased with it. So a little shout out to Mark the Chippy for his work on it, Nathan and Matty the tilers. We all know, I think everyone likes the tilers because I literally dropped them in on it. They've done a mega job with it. And a shout out to Scotty for skimming the ceiling at short notice, and to Nick and Peg, the electricians, for coming today and getting the lights in. So yeah, hope you like it. I've really enjoyed doing this bathroom. It's something a bit different with the sunken shower. So yeah, I really appreciate all the comments I've had from it, the whole series of it. I think we've done it over 4 parts. And I'm just dead pleased with this one, really pleased with it. So thanks for watching, thanks for all the comments. If you've got any comments, questions, drop me a message. If not, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, get us up to that 10,000 subscribers. I think we're about 500 away. So it'll be mega, just off the back of this. Just give me a subscribe off the back of this. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I shall catch you in the next one.